Boys, oh boys, we're back. So, back last year, we were walking through the forest here. As you see, it's a big old area. It's in the middle of Clatsop State Forest. The Clatsop State Forest runs up to where the Goonies were filmed in their Goonie house. If you know where the Goonies are, Astoria, Oregon. Walking through the forest last year, we looked down and voila, something so old, probably been here for 30 years. It's old conibear. Old conibear, as you can see. It's old junker, boys. It's so run down. The trigger wires are gone. And then the dog here is some old clip-on. I think it might be a Bridger. I don't know. But look at that. It's a clip-on dog. This is the dog. Old conibear, boys. And now it's a little seized up, but it's a little seized up, this thing. If you tell, it's not open. It's been old. It's rusted shut. Rusted there. And it is rusted. Solid there, boys. That has a good chunk of rust. That's all rust right there. That's not mud. That's solid metal rusted. This thing is a piece of ancient history. It's an old antique, boys. Would you believe it? In the middle of the forest. Probably up here hunting them mountain beaver. Now, I'm not talking like beaver. I'm talking, oh, what do they call them? I forget what they call them. But yeah, this thing's really old. Really old. Here come the elk. The elk. I just heard the elk. Heard the trees crushing and crashing. Just heard the elk. Just heard the trees just crushing and crashing. Like trees were falling. But the elk were crushing through the brush. I'm over here talking about traps and there's elk over there. I swear to God, I just heard the crushing and crawling. You hear the weed eater in the back. I don't know. I can't see them. But the elk are over there. I know they are. I know they are. Because they're just the crushing. And I don't think it would have been tree branches falling, but it sounded like a bunch of branches getting crushed and them running through the woods. Yeah, I swear to God, that was just a bunch of elk. The elk like coming in here. But yeah, that was dead serious. That was elk. I just heard a bunch of trees crashing over there. Can't see them. They were over there across the river, crashing and crashing. It's right over there. It's not focusing, but right up there. Straight where that tree is right there. They're over there on the other side of the river. I swear to God, I just heard them. That's crazy. I know they hang out in here, but kind of off top talking about the trap after clearing that brush over there. And, well, here you go. Old antique that's been in the forest probably 30, 40 years. It's been sitting here. It is so rusted that the springs move, but the jaws are pretty much rust welded. They're not welded, they're rust welded. Meaning the rust sealed them. Where's those elk at? Elk, or not elk, but rusted. I don't even know what kind it is. There is no name on it. It's interesting. It has a double nail thing here. One nail, two nails. So I don't know if you guys can figure that out. It looks like it has a squeeze-on trigger here. If you guys can figure this out, let me know. But the things here aren't there. They're shot like the other ones. But yeah, it's an old antique piece of metal here. It's a little. I don't know if that's the size of a 110. It looks kind of small, but might be a little smaller than a 110. But yeah, it's about, if it's anything, I mean, not 110, 120 because it's double spring, but still. Look at how small that is. And look how narrow that is right there from getting rusted and bent and being sprung for so long, or set for so long. It rusted there. It straight up turned from it to an L pretty much. It's crazy. That's supposed to be round like here, but it actually goes up and around and across. That's how this thing's been like this. This is ancient history right here, boys. This is a piece of antique history.